Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to the very first edition of Album versus Album. So, I noticed that a lot of times when I do my album ranking videos, for some bands, there appears to be these two albums that are so close together in how they sound or when they came out or how I feel about them, that sometimes it's really tough to figure out like which one is the one that I think is the best out of these two. And so this video is partially that, but also for the two particular albums we're talking about, I did a poll over on my Instagram page. And if you're wanting to be involved in the next poll, just go follow me. My handle on Instagram is oldhead.tx. So get over there. Anyway, so I did a poll on there also just to get an idea of how everybody felt about these two particular albums. And so the first two albums that we were going to start with is two classic fucking metal albums from my favorite band of all time. We're going to be talking about Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets by fucking Metallica. So we've got Ride the Lightning. Came out in 1984, and it was the second Metallica album, and it was recorded at Sweet Silence Studios in Copenhagen, Denmark, by Flemming Rasmussen, and it's a fucking amazing album. It's the first, I think, album where Metallica really started to become Metallica. They branched out a little bit with their sound. They started sort of showing everybody that they were going to progress. They weren't going to just stay this fast thrashy band forever. And yeah, it is my favorite album of all time, if that gives you any hint about how I feel about it. But I think, and I've said this before on other videos, that the big reason why I dig this album so much is because it still retains a little bit of the raw energy from the Kill 'Em All days, but also shows you where the band's going to end up going with Master of Puppets. And I kind of like that middle ground that you get on this particular album. And then on the other hand, we've got Master of Puppets. Came out in 1986, the third Metallica album and the last with bassist Cliff Burton. Also recorded at Sweet Silence Studios in Copenhagen, Denmark by Flemming Rasmussen. So I've heard people say that they're almost identical in their set, how the songs are set up, the order of the songs, kind of the feel and the flow of the album. It has a similar vibe, only it gets a little more progressive. The songs are a little bit more ambitious. And honestly, this one out of the two appears to me to be the more iconic album. This is the one that you see everybody saying is one of the best metal albums of all time, and the best Metallica album, and it's the one with, out of the two, the more iconic album cover. I believe this is also the only one that's like in the Library of Congress as an important recorded music album or whatever. I do love this album because it definitely does expand on what Ride the Lightning had to offer, and it is, for the most part, a better album if you really want to like dig down to like performances and songwriting and ambition. Yeah, it's definitely a progression. So it's an album that I love, and I love it so much that these two are very close. They're very close together for me. This is my favorite album of all time, but this is fucking Master of Puppets. I mean, yeah, I don't know, what more can you fucking say? So, like I said, I ended up putting a poll out on my Instagram story, and I was really curious, like, which one of these albums is going to come on top with, like, my friends out there on Instagram. And funny enough, my favorite album came out on top. So we had Ride the Lightning with 63% of the votes, and Master of Puppets with 37% of the votes. And that was a total of 45 votes for Ride the Lightning, 26 votes for Master of Puppets. So the winner here, because if there was a tie, I would be the tie vote, but there wasn't here. But my vote would have been for Master of Puppets. Yeah, the winner of the first album versus album. But really, I mean, come on. you're winning with both these fucking albums. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Which of these albums is your favorite? Also, like I said, if you want to be involved the next time I do one of these, go follow me on Instagram at oldhead.tx, and I'll post a story with a poll, and you can be involved on the next one. I don't know what the next two albums are going to be. You're just going to have to find out. But yeah, so there you go. The very first album versus album. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you even want me to do any more of these fucking videos. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys again very soon.